Good evening, everybody. How you doing? I think we're recording. I hope we're recording. It's yeah, Sunday afternoon. If you hear any weird noises going on, I've just been giving my day goose some treats. Mind you, haven't said that; they're now all falling asleep. But often when I give them a few treats and things, they get a little bit hyper and run about. I haven't said that; they're actually falling asleep at the moment, so maybe that won't be a problem. And my I don't know where the cat's gone, but she's currently in heat, so she's kind of tearing around the house. I still keep calling it a flat. I live in a house now. She keeps tearing around the house and making all sorts of peculiar noises. So if you hear anything bizarre in the background, it's probably just her. So yeah. Anyway, I wanted to make a quick video. That's something I've been thinking about for a little while now, and now I'm actually in a situation where I might be able to go forwards with it. I've liked the idea of experimenting with making my own jewellery for quite a while now. It's something I've always liked the idea of just giving it a go, just to see if it'll work, and to see if I can actually get any good at it. And yeah, in the new house, I actually have a shed in the back garden that has electricity already hooked up to it. So that is absolutely perfect. So what I've been considering, it won't be for a little while as yet, because I've got a few other things going on, and there's a few other things in the house that are more important that I need to get sorted out beforehand before I start doing anything silly. But yeah, I'm really considering buying myself a little workbench and a little lathe and putting it in the shed, and at least attempting to make a few pairs of my own earrings, my own jewellery for my just for the lobes. So I probably won't bother trying to make stuff for the conch and the septum and things like that. Although I might change my mind further down the line if I take to it. But I'll let people who know what they're doing make stuff for the septum and the conches for the time being. But no, I really like the idea of giving it a go myself. Because when I was very, very young, well, not very young, but my granddad was a person, he's one of these people who could just do anything. He could build anything, he could do anything. He's very, very mechanically minded and very, very clever person. And I remember when I was very young, he used to have a lathe. Yeah, in fact, I think he had about 3 different lathes in his in one of his sheds. He had a very, very long back garden, and he had 3 different sheds, big sheds that were all full of equipment. And I think if I remember rightly, he had at least 2 different lathes. He might have even had 3. And he used to make me all sorts of toys and things like that using the lathe. And I used to really enjoy watching that. And I messed about with it a few times when I was very young. And he also had a jigsaw that I mess about with sometimes as well. But yeah, that was, I say, he passed away when I was 12, so it's a very, very long time ago. So I highly doubt I'll be able to draw from any skills I had back then or anything like that. So, but yeah, I really like the idea of just giving it a go. Like I say, it won't be, even if I do get halfway decent at it. Check this out. Little unicorn. Anyway, even if I do get halfway good at it, it's not something I would. I don't think I'd ever bother trying to make any for other people as such. I don't think I'd ever be interested in trying to sell them or anything along those lines. It would just be something I would make as a little personal hobby for me. Plus, because obviously my goal, I've never really had a goal per se with my ears. The plan has always just been to get them as big as possible. And while they have been bigger than this, they're certainly working their way back up again, and I'm very happy with the progress I'm making just lately. Oh, my conch is itchy, excuse me. And yeah, I'm very happy with the progress I'm making. But they're getting back to that point where, so they're almost at the 3-inch mark now, and generally speaking, various plug makers and the easier to find websites online, generally the normal sizes that they make generally stop at about 3 inches. It's quite unusual to find any that are very easy or very likely to make bigger than 3 inches, like sort of regularly. I guess there isn't a great deal of what's the word? But there probably isn't a great call for them in general. And I know there's plenty of people who can make custom orders, but as soon as you go over the 3-inch mark, they tend to get quite a bit more expensive. And yeah, I just really fancy the idea of being able to make my own jewelry. Because if I were to get a bit better at it, I would be able to decide exactly how big a jumps I take, how big I go up each time, as well as messing about trying a few fancy little designs and things like that. So I really like the idea of giving that a go. I say it probably won't be until after the summer, because obviously about 2 weeks time I go away for the start of my various mini adventures this summer, and then we have one thing in particular we need to get sorted out in the house. We need a new boiler, so we will probably go and get that done before winter, because this house is boiling. Well, not boiling, but it's hot, so we don't need the heat on all the time right now, but it would be handy probably to get it fixed before winter. Sorry, I keep looking at the screen. I've got the I've fallen into a habit of using the front-facing camera. Anyway, yeah, hello. So, but yeah, so that's something I'd like to give a go. I can pick up a lathe relatively cheaply, and like I say, I have all the electrics and everything already set up in the shed, which is really handy. Oops, I pressed a button, don't know what that was. Anyway, yeah, so we've already got the electrics and things run out to the shed anyway, so that's really handy. So I might well, it's something I've been, like I say, it's something I've liked the idea of trying for a long time, just to see if I can get the hang of it. And obviously when I was in the flat, I didn't have any way of doing that whatsoever. We didn't have enough room as it was without starting to add pieces of equipment in there into the shed, into the flat as well. So no, it's something I'm very seriously considering. And yeah, like I say, I have no intentions of trying to make them for other people. That's not necessarily to say I wouldn't, for like a special occasion or a one-off or something, or if someone close to me asked me to try and make just a little pair for them or something like that. That's something I would consider, but I would certainly never, or at least I certainly have no plans or intentions of selling them or trying to make any sort of little business or anything like that. I just think it'd be a fun little hobby just to try. Plus, again, that would mean I'd be in more control over the actual stretching process. Because a lot of the places, I know certainly going back to custom companies that I've seen and little people doing their thing, it's certainly possible to, sorry, one of my day gooses is having a scratch. Hello. Literally right on the other side of this window. You're stuck to a window at the moment. But yeah, anyway, it's certainly possible to get things made, but it's not always easy to find someone who's willing to make exactly what you're looking for. And it certainly gets quite pricey as soon as you go past that 3-inch barrier. And I know places I can get blocks of wood that would usually use for making something like a bowl, something like that. I can get those pretty cheap in things like olive wood and stuff like that, just stuff that's safe or safer to wear as body jewelry. So I think, yeah, that's something I might very seriously consider giving a go. If I do try and do that, then I will probably make a few little videos of me trying to do things and messing stuff up, and I think that'll be quite good fun as well. But yeah, that was just a little idea I had. I thought I'd throw it out there. So I mean, something I find helps me actually get motivated and actually do these things is if I do make a little video, if I put something on Facebook or something like that. So once it's out there, then it's out there. It's no longer just an idea in my head. And it's, what are you doing, little man? It's proper staring at me through the window. What are you doing? Sorry, anyway. Have a look at the unicorn. What's that? Anyway, sorry. I get distracted very easily. And I love my animals. So, yeah, anyway. So that might well be something I do further down the line. And, yeah, kind of lost my train of thought there. And yes, that'd be good. That might just be a good little fun little hobby to start taking up. I have far too many hobbies as it is, but still, that's something else I can consider giving a go further down the line. Yeah. Anyway, I will say goodbye there before I ramble on anymore, and I will. Yeah, I've got nothing to do at the moment. Today's been the first real lazy day I've had since I've actually moved into the flats. It's been nice, and I've still been messing about, been doing things with the animals and sorting stuff out around the house. But yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice not having anything I actually have to do. So that's good. I'm pretty pleased with that. Been a nice day. But yeah, anyway, I will speak to you all again soon, and I might even make another video sometime this week. I want to try and get a couple more out before I go away, because it's not this coming week, it's the week after. I disappear off for 4 or 5 days, and then I'm back for 2 days, back in England for 2 days, and then going away again for basically 2 weeks. It's like 13 days or something. I want to try and get at least 1 or 2 more videos out before all this starts up, just in case. Well, it's quite likely there will be another small gap with nothing uploaded. So yeah, just wanted to get this up. I'll see you soon. I might record another video right now. We'll see how I feel. And yeah, let me see if I can just get him in the video there. That'll be awkward. And he's just gone away. He's literally just run down there somewhere. Never mind. Have a good day. I'll see you all. I'll speak to you at some point soon. Ta-ra for now. Goodbye.